Let's play with the counter-puncher style versus Serve-Volley in the own Tour 8 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by White Live Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 and to turn on the bell if you like this video. So, all those matches were played when the Tour 8 was the highest available in Tennis Clash. So, there was no Tour 9 yet. I played the first match versus Hui Vien, one of the best volley players in the own Tour 8. Hui Vien is now banned for intense match fixing with his club Vien Elite. So I think that he has been banned like for 3 months. I'm using Kaito and the Carbo Load card for most of matches in this video. And the Carbo Load is pretty helpful when you play versus volley players, because you don't need to try and anticipate a lot to turn around to avoid the volley players to serve on your weaker forehand. And that's the case when you play with antioxidants or keto sourcing. You have a quite weaker forehand stat, and then the volley player can take advantage of your fear being hit on the weaker forehand. Yeah, I was very lucky that it caught the line, don't know how. And well, the volley players can also try to wrong foot you, hitting on your stronger backhand while you are anticipating for them to hit on the weaker forehand. One relatively strong return to put the volley player in a difficult position, then passing shot. It was rather lucky that Hui Vien hit that volley into the net. That happens now and then when you try to hit a very strong volley. Let's play now versus Crazy Bro. I'm using the same build with Carbo Load. So I try some soft shots near the net. And now and then, of course, after having drawn the volley player to the net, where I tried to lob him. Yeah, that was a bit too ambitious there. Not so easy to return softly those very hard volleys. As you can see, those soft shots can really disturb the volley players, because it forces them to use the weak hands. Now they have around 40 something for both hands. But Crazy Bro is obviously anticipating at one moment for those soft shots. And I had 4 match points to save. That's very tricky versus volley players. Generally they only need 1 or 2 match points, and I was a bit lucky that my lobs were not so inaccurate there. Another lob. That was possible because Crazy Bro was really attacking a lot by the end. And now he has very few stamina left, so that was easier to hit some winners. And a surprising double fault from Crazy Bro to end the match. I was very lucky to come back and win that match. Let's play now versus a fly player having a huge serve, but the volley stat was not so high, and that's the price to pay to get such a strong serve. Yeah, volley stat was not very high. That means lesser accuracy for some volleys and more unforced errors. And of course, to punish those rushes to the net, some lobs. We calm them down. Afterwards, obviously, the experienced volley players will pay attention and rush less to the net. They will stay a bit behind, preparing to counter a lob. And of course, you can take advantage of that to hit stronger shots more efficiently. It was very nicely played there. Superb cross volley. Yeah, as you can see, this fly player had anticipated the lob. So I hit hard to draw him to the net and then hit another lob. That works not too bad. Of course, now and then you can't do much versus some hard volleys towards the baseline. .70 service. Pretty impressive for a volley build. And if the volley player serves super fast, that can be very tricky to return efficiently, even with an 84 forehand or a backhand. Yeah, this fly player was really thinking that I was trying to home run him a lot. So he ignored plenty of balls. Unfortunately for me, he didn't volley them back because those were 3 points. Let's play now versus Score Jelly, the best volley player of the core club. He was grinding a lot in the tour 8, the old tour 8. And now in the tour 9. And that's always very tough versus him. Because, well, he has a lot of experience playing with serve-volley. And he has seen so many, of course, counter punchers trying to hit this kind of soft shots. But knowing that Kaito is going to hit them soft cross-court shots is one thing, but countering them is another. It's not always easy, especially if Leo lacks some stamina. And of course, the more shots you force Leo to play, and the less stamina he will have by the end, and then you will hit those soft cross-court shots or drop shots even more easily. Yeah, I failed my lob there, but I was a bit surprised that Corgelli didn't succeed in hitting an accurate volley there. But he's not giving up. Yeah, counters that cross-court shot pretty well. Another nice drop volley. But he could do nothing versus this lob. He was trying really to attack because he was afraid he would hit some soft cross-court shots. So he had to be close to the net. But of course I'm not going to lob all the time. Only now and then, whenever I try to lob. He was ready for that. Yeah, very fortunately he didn't succeed in crossing the net with that soft volley. And a final lob that I was lucky that my opponent didn't counter. He was really trying to be close to the net by the end. Let's play versus Banarasi, who is most of the time playing with the counter puncher style, but now and then he practices with Serve-Volley. He's really good with Serve-Volley too, even if he doesn't play a lot. Well, actually, I don't know if he plays a lot with it, but I haven't faced him playing a lot with it. But I've already faced him playing with Serve-Volley in Challenger tournaments, since he was playing pretty well.
Second serve.
This lob didn't work. This soft shot was kind of desperate, and he volleyed that back very nicely. Another soft shot that didn't find the court. And it was lucky that its lob hit the line by some pixels there. Unbelievable. So Banarasi quickly led. He thought that I home run this. So he left it, but I was too ambitious. I have 3 match points to save. Nothing to lose. I'm going to try and give my best for those points to come back. Just try and be mentally strong. And of course Banarasi helped me there with that double fault. Otherwise my Kaito was going to the locker room early. Lucky that this lob worked. Unlike some other lobs which were failures. And a final lob! Because I saw that my opponent was really sticky near the net. Well, let's play again versus Core Jelly. This time I'm going to take the Toro Twine, and that was kind of a mistake. Of course, with the Toro Twine, well, you have more chance of hitting critical shots, but you have no stamina shield at all. So yeah, hitting lobs like this with critical, that's fun to see, that's beautiful, but that's useless. Yeah, and I quickly lost stamina, as you can see. So it was very easy for Core Jelly to control what's happening on the court. After just 1 or 2 shots, I had almost no more stamina. Plus, I was not so accurate, and Core Jelly was going for a very easy win. Fortunately, the lack of stamina doesn't have a lot of impact on the lobs, and I try to maintain the survival instinct with some lobs and some soft cross-court shots. That lob was lucky to catch the line, and I had to do that quickly to try and lead now, because otherwise I know that that would be extremely hard by the second part or by the end of the match. So yeah, there was another rocket lob with this critical, but that was useless, so inaccurate. Fortunately, Core Jelly gave me another chance with a double fault, and that soft cross-court shot that disturbed Core Jelly a lot. My gosh, that was very tricky. Very hard now. My Kaito having the red stamina bar easily. That is so awkward. Look at that exchange between a volley player having fewer stamina and a Kaito having almost no more stamina. And of course, Core Jelly can hit aces pretty easily. It was lucky that he was anticipating for me to hit a down the line passing shot. And finally, can't believe that with that red stamina bar, I could still find some final force to hit that soft cross-court shot. It was really funny to see. Let's play now with the antioxidants. This is Parma 101, who is rather a specialist of the counter-puncher style. I was a bit surprised he was using Serve-Volley there to practice. And as you can see, once again drawing the volley player to the net and then hitting lobs. That can work pretty well. The lob didn't work there, but the volley of Parma 101 was not very accurate, fortunately for me. It was a lucky lead. But this one worked. So you root your volley player to the ground and then you hit either a passing shot or a lob. Up to you. In either cases that can work. Of course, this is very experienced volley player that is more difficult. But because Parma 101 doesn't play very often with Serve-Volley, that worked not too bad a strategy. You're seeing now the burn that I was using with Kaito, the pink rabbit. Well, I hope you enjoy watching me use the counter-puncher style versus the Serve-Volley style in the All Tour 8 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wilded Live Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 and to turn on the bell to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support and see you soon on Gameplay 365. Bye bye.